Okay, so I'm going to put this first, and then I'm just going to put what I'm talking about here in terms of comments being messed around with on YouTube. Because I'm telling you, people, I've been on YouTube since, like, 2009, and I don't know. This CEO that they brought in, this female, I don't know what this person's been doing, but I don't know. It just seems like somebody that's always having PMS, you know, what is it, post-menstrual cramps or something, right? You know, just, the site itself is just so unstable. And this new format that they're bringing in with, you know, all these videos, as soon as you go on to your, like, main YouTube page, right, in terms of, like, where it shows the channels and shit, like the videos and, like, the main YouTube page, right? You know, it's just, they've put them in there so that it just blares out at you, and the fonts are too light in terms of color, so if you have bad eyes, you know, it's harder to see, but yet they've got these, you know, big-ass blocks, one after another, that just takes over the whole fucking page, and it's harder to distinguish between the different videos, right? Because your eyes are being so overwhelmed with the different colors within the different, you know, video, what do you call it? Right? Do you see? Look. Like, it just blares out at you, right? And the fonts are so light. Like, I don't even like going to my watch page or whatever this is called anymore, since they've done what they've done. I don't. It's too hard on the eyes. You know, they don't, I don't know who they've got as an editor, but they're doing a very, very, very lousy job in terms of changing the format. You know, it's just, and then, because I'm here right now, it's just the fact that, you know, like, I have gone into my old videos in the past, and comments have, like, completely been removed off the whole page. Where there used to be comments, I am sure, are no more comments. They've just been all wiped out. Like, YouTube is not a dependable website. It's really not. Not unless they can make lots and lots and lots of money off of you for being an idiot. You know, they cater to certain groups of individuals, right? They cater to fake shit. That's what YouTube caters to. Fake fucking shit. Right? In terms of, like, you know, these reality TV shows where they, you know, people live in these big fancy-dancy monster homes, and they have the perfect family with the 2.2 kids with the poodle on the side, you know, and they're rolling in the dough, and they're going for this holiday and that holiday. YouTube caters to those kind of people. They cater to idiot shit, just real idiot shit, right? And obviously, you know, gay people, they cater to gay people and those type of people, right? Because, you know, a man putting on makeup seems to draw in a lot of views. For whatever reason, people watch that stuff. And I guess YouTube can make lots of money on their ads around that. So they cater to that, right? But anyone like me, they just screw around. They've been screwing around for a long time. And I believe that they're still screwing around. There's absolutely no reason for that comment to be hidden from this particular page, that why I'm talking, right? The person came out talking about cast iron frying pans, and then they made a mention about the CB oil in terms of, like, for, you know, pain and that type of thing, in regards to their opinion. And if that's why the comment is not showing, I think it's asinine for it to be not showing because of a comment. First of all, it's just a comment, right? That, you know, wasn't attacking in any way a particular person. Nobody was being attacked right? You know, if I ban somebody from my channel because they keep coming in and attacking me personally, right? Or trying to gaslight me personally to distract away from what I'm trying to talk about in the video or in general, then, you know, I will copy and paste what provoked me first to block that person. I won't just hide it. I'll copy and paste so that people can see that at some point I've had enough and I've just removed that person from allowing them to continue on with this antics, right? As a distraction. That's all it is, people. It's just a distraction from what I'm talking about, right? Whereas in this case, this person just made a simple comment about CB oil and her opinions around that issue, right? Because what's happening now in that industry is, and I actually should put a link to a video that I was just watching in Victoria, BC, just recently. I don't know how recent, but you know, in Canada, in BC anyway, having marijuana is to grow marijuana and to sell it and that type of stuff is legal now, right? But what's happening is big pharma, you know, the big lobby groups are taking over the industry before it even has a chance to set roots in a legal sense now, right? Because they've legalized it, right? And because of little loopholes as they're building around this legislation to take complete control of this industry, you know, the cops, they went in and they raided someplace and tried to shut it down, right? Even though what they were doing was legal, because Monsanto and those kind of corporations want to produce, I guess, the pot products and sell them to the public as if it was a pharmaceutical industry in terms of big pharma. So they're knocking out all the little farmers, right? They're knocking them all out, just like they're knocking out all the little farmers out in the fields, right? Because our society is so corrupt. We don't have a free industry, right? We don't have capitalism. We have dictate, you know, we're dictated to don't breathe, and don't breathe until we tell you you can breathe, right? Drink the dirty water because you can't have clean water. You know, we're going to give you a dirty water of glass, a dirty glass of water. That's what you get, right? And if you go off and try and filter your own water and make your water clean, the cops are coming after you and they're going to shut you down, right? Especially if you're going to try and sell it to somebody else to, you know, kick out your competitor, the one that sells you the dirty water, right? Well, it's the same thing what's going on in this pot industry. So the only thing that I can think of as to why this person's comment would be removed is because she made a small one post reference into regard to the CB oil and that type of thing for pain medication, and she suggested that maybe I should grow my own, and which I wouldn't, people, because, you know, I don't have time to start growing pot. Right? Never mind trying to turn it into an oil. That's not my bag. But, you know, there's no reason for the comment to be removed. Absolutely none. But I don't think it's strictly related to the comment. I think my channel has been under attack for a long time. Between the shadow banning, the censoring, you know, just all of it, people. The thumbs down with the troll network, just all of it. I think this is just, you know, an ongoing extension of YouTube policies. This is how YouTube treats its customers. They attack certain people because it's like the targeting of my family. I don't have the resources to defend my channel. I can't call on a lawyer to call up YouTube and say, hey, what the fuck is going on, right? Any more than I can stop a government employee as a group of employees from targeting my family and injuring my family, where they are literally dying one by one and disappearing into the abyss. Okay. Right? YouTube is just another extension of that public union sector that's corrupt. That's what's happening here. So anyway, I don't want to drag this out. I just wanted this person to know that I'm not the one that hid their unless you're banned. But if you were banned from my channel, I wouldn't be able to see your posts. So you're not banned. I don't ever remember banning you. Unless you're coming in maybe from a different username. I don't know how that works. I'm not familiar with your posts disappearing like that in other videos. Just that particular post, right? Somebody's hid it. They didn't remove it completely because it's coming up in channel, the channel part, right? Comments, where I have to approve them. It's coming up in there, but it's not showing up on the actual page itself, right? And it's probably being done for different reasons. One, to fuck with my head, right? Because I don't make YouTube massive amount of money acting like an idiot or bragging on about fake shit, right? Living high on the horse, putting out a false perception of what the world is really about when it's not for the majority. Sure, some people can live in a big fancy house and have the perfect life, but the majority of us, we can't. Unless, of course, you're an immigrant coming in from some fucking country million miles away and, you're doing the bidding of the government in terms of illegal organ harvesting and all this other shit. Of course, then you'll be able to live in that big monster house because, you earned your way, right, in terms of harvesting organs illegally and, keeping the illusion alive that, the healthcare system is for the public, and it's not for the public, people. The healthcare system is not for the public. So if the healthcare system is not for the public, right, and somebody wants to go off and try an alternative medicine, right, in terms of a CB oil, being that we're talking about that in relation to why did that post get removed outside of maybe that, because there was a reference regarding that issue, like, I don't know, people. The world is a bad place. The government is not protecting the people. It's not. It's not protecting the people. And I think YouTube is in bed with corrupt governments and corrupt policing stations. I really do. It has way too many fucking problems for it to be just a video server, in terms of uploading your videos. It has way too many problems for a simple service. YouTube used to be a simple service, right? You uploaded your video, right? You had your comments, but they've complicated it so much and they've corrupted it so much that it's so unstable and so unreliable for the most part that it makes you just not want to use it anymore. It's like driving a broken car that can never get fixed, right? With the wheels falling off and the router coming out and the freaking transmission dropping. Like, there's always something wrong with YouTube. Have you noticed that? Always something wrong with YouTube these last few years. Like, why? Why? Why is there so much problems around YouTube? Okay, November 23rd, 2019. We're on channel comments here. You can see it. I had to copy and paste somebody's comment. I don't know. YouTube is such a deceptive site. They allow their trolls to come in. Personally, I think some of it's staff. I think they pay people to cause trouble. I really do. I think they started that stuff at around the time when Uncle John went missing. They were bringing in their fucking troll network. Right? Because this is a psyop site, people. YouTube is not what we think it is. I don't think so. Anyway, this person here made a post. You can see it's right here. Thinking of you as I'm only fixing my cast iron. As I'm also fixing my cast iron. Check out the iron season cast iron. Entire video is great. Right? And then she goes on to say something else. Right? Oh, sorry. And then I answer. You can see. And then when we get down to the bottom, I specifically ask right here, you need to let me know if you hid your own post. She says, no, I have not. I haven't hid my post. And I'm saying they don't show. Right? You can see it's clearly in my channel comment. Right? I had to copy and paste because when you go into the actual video, it's not showing. Here I copied and pasted her post. You can see. Alright. My responses, it says 18 posts. But there isn't 18 posts here because for whatever reason, it's disappeared. Right? I'll refresh the page. Like, it's just nonsense, people. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube. But there's just something wrong with it. Here, this is my post. I copied and pasted her post because it's not showing. Right? If you open it up, you'll see conversation. Alright, here what I do, edit, I bring these up, like your posts don't even post properly on YouTube. You're always having to go in and edit to clean it up. Sitting in the dark. That's why it's taking longer. One of my own posts were removed from this. I posted a link to somebody that was doing some cast iron stuff in Nebraska or Oklahoma, and they removed that post, which was my post, from this thread of posts. And not only did they remove my post about a cast iron, anything to fuck with your head. That's what it is, people. You just want to fuck with your head over stupid little shit. And then they shadow banned the whole post for whatever reason, just to mess with your head. Alright. So, there's me. I copied and pasted from the channel comment. You can see it's right there. It's showing. I came in. I copied and pasted. Now it's right there. This is stupid. I don't know. YouTube is a stupid website these days. Very stupid website. It's getting worse. It's not getting better, people. they have some retarded people in there doing retarded shit. They really do. Right. So you have to edit it in order to make it so that it's all like that. Otherwise, it just comes up all bonked up, all mixed up. Right? You can see I said, you need to let me know if you hid your own post. She came back in the channel. It's showing up in channel comments, but it's not actually showing up on the page itself. No, I haven't hid my post. It's right there. And then I answered, right? And then I put YouTube is full of deception. And then this is information about this one right here. In regards to welfare reform that they brought into British Columbia, Canada back in 2003. Right? They tried to introduce American welfare reform. It ended up backfiring on them, but it destroyed my family. Basically, people. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So if we go into, back into there. Comments. There's the one I posted. Where am I? Right? Only because Deborah's posts are not showing. You can see them here, Deborah. But they're not showing on the actual video page. Somebody's removed them. It shows in the comments there that there's 22 comments, but there isn't. There's the one that I recopied. You can see that. There's the one talking about the welfare reform. You can see that. But where's yours, Deborah? Yours are not showing. Can you see that, Deborah? Why? What do you think YouTube is up to now?